Alright, so round 2, we are up against Unearthly, who is on, you guessed it, Rakano. We don't want this hand. Oh, and did he get the play as well? Ooh, boy. That's not good. Alright, at least they don't have a turn 1 Ronin. We'll hide the Protect for now. If I were to play a Justice Sigil there, the pause would tell them that I have Protect and not... and not Finest Hour. Just gonna silence this now. Deny those war cries, and this draw is a little slower than we'd like. This is not exactly what we're looking for. Ooh. Nothing from Unearthly there. Alright, we're gonna do this. This. I'm gonna start swinging. If he's got nothing to do and no Finest Hour, we're just gonna go with it. Well, they might, but they don't want to use it. Like, I have no incentive to block this until it actually has Warcry. As it stands right now, it's just a 2-2. This is a tricky spot. Now I think I want to hold this back for a turn. The 2 damage I don't think is worth it here. I don't think this is going to die. But I also don't want to exchange it here, and I don't want to block with it. And now we're in really good shape. So if I play Reality Warden, then I have Vanquish. I still have a Awakened Student going. That's pretty good. I could delay my curve by a turn. That might be more responsible here while they're stuck. They're going to think about block Finest Hour, but if they go to block Torch, I have Protect. And then I've got to decide if that's worth using Protect on. I think it is. Alright, they have Finest Hour. Maybe I should have just been more patient here. Like, once I have a 6-6 on board, they, like, can't deal with that either. Yeah, one of the few ways I lose this game is if they have, like, running Vanquishes here. Wouldn't you have used Vanq last turn? Not necessarily. And he could still draw a Vanquish. I think it's just more responsible to do it this way. I shouldn't have swung with the 5-5 there either. That was just, like, a mistake.
Mister.
Obelisk. Okay. I don't even think I needed to do that, but I did. It had quick draw. So it could actually swing into this. Now I just have 2 really large units, and they're stuck on 2. Stuck on 2. Swing for 15 here. Alright, so our opponent got stuck on 2. We curved out with big dumb things and got the game 1 win. Turns out 7 7s for 5 are large. So let's see how we're going to sideboard here. I was kind of working on it. Funnily enough, I was cutting the Reality Wardens and Predatory Carnosaurs in favor of things like Praxis Displacer, Copper Hall Bailiff, just get our curve lower. And even cut down the Xenon Obelisks. I don't know if this is the right way to do this. I think it is. Like, most of our units are just naturally larger than theirs. Maybe I want some number of stand-togethers, but I think just between, like, healers, Seraphs, and whatever, like, we just try and... If we do flood, our late game can just be Seraph activations, and meanwhile, like, just Sandstorm Titans backed up by... We have a 3rd Protect. I don't have a 4th. Infinite Hourglass, giving all of our units Endurance, can help us in races. We still have all of our silences and stuff. So I think we're just going to throw a bunch of really efficient units at them. We brought in 3 Vanquish, 3 Displacers. If they do stick a weapon on something, hopefully this is enough to deal with whatever that is. And then we just get back to rolling. So that is our plan, and we'll see if it works. Generally, I just favor being disruptive as possible against Rakano. That's just what I like to do. I just want to lower my curve as much as possible and disrupt what they're trying to do as much as possible. What's the reason behind Diplo, no Diplo Seeks? I forgot. I literally forgot Diplo Seals. I built this deck on about... I built this deck a half hour before submission on about 4 hours of sleep. With 0 prep. I don't even like my deck. I don't think it's a good choice for today. I don't like how it's built. I really don't like anything about it. But it's the deck I'm playing today. If I really should have just brought this deck. And then just had an anti-aggro sideboard. I should have just brought this deck. Like, I think this deck would be a much better choice for today's tournament. Just like, the flyer plan just seems way better. There's way more mid-range today than I expected. I thought there was going to be a lot of burn and aggro after last week. So I made my main deck super reactionary to that by main decking things like Combray Healer and Copper Hall Elites. And it turns out that was totally wrong. And like 10% of the meta today is Armory and another 10% is Voda combo. And there's a bunch of big Combray. So it was just like, I was totally wrong. But that's okay. Alright, Unearthly's ready. Let's go. Okay, yeah, sure. I clicked there, apparently. What is the combo deck that draws your whole deck? Voda combo is the combo deck that draws your whole deck. If you look at the ETS lists today, you'll find a bunch of them. Alright, our first play is Copper Elite or Displacer. As much as I like 3 power, I don't think I can keep this. Man, he got the play 2 games in a row. So lucky. Alright, but he doesn't have a turn 1 Ronin. Ooh. Okay. Guess I hide the Protect. Although it doesn't really matter. I'm not going to be able to use it for a while here. Well, they don't have a play on 2, so I can just, again, kind of delay and go with a Protect strategy here. Just delay my curve out. There was no pause on their end, though. You can always use Protect to pop that Aegis, too. Actually, I might want to use Valkenforcer to pop this. Just so if they do hammer up, next turn I can go Awakened Student plus Vank. Or I can go Bailiff to pop this Aegis and still save the Silence. Yeah, we will do that.
I've got my heart on.
That way I still have the Flyer with Silence. Means I don't get to hold up Protect, but... Again, I didn't know they didn't have Torch when I decided to not play Awakened Student. And maybe with this hand I should have just made them do that anyways. Alright, so there's the 4/4 Flyer. I almost want to say Vanquish for... Ooh. Yeah, now I want to say Vanquish for whatever got that Warcry. It does mean they get to replay this unit with Aegis, but I get to say Vanquish, which seems like a good deal to me. I should have done this pre-combat. They knew about that anyway.
Step back.
Halt!
Mind over body.
So I've got to decide, would I rather hold up Desert Marshal or just get an Enforcer out and go super wide against him here? It doesn't seem like there's anything really worth protecting right now. I just have a bunch of 3/3s anyways. I think I just want to use my power efficiently.
Halt!
Well, they have Torch, Finest Hour, Protect. I don't know which. The fun thing is, if I have Vanquish and they go to Protect, I think after the Protect resolves, I can Protect again before Vanquish resolves. Actually, that might not work the way stacks work in this game. I might not get an opportunity to do that. We'll find out when we get there. They're still at 24 is a problem here. Again, I have no incentive to block a 3-3. Alright, they keep this. Alright, I guess maybe that was a reason to hold up Protect, but doubt it. I'm just gonna swing with them. I took out my obelisks. These aren't getting any bigger. Now I just gotta decide if I want to hold or play this seat. I have a bunch more Awakened Students in the deck. And I can already cast every spell in my hand at the same time. We still haven't seen their Warcry yet. That doesn't really matter about playing the seat. I have Seraph, though. Yeah, I think we play the seat. I don't like our chances at the moment of winning this game, but if the top of our deck cooperates, I'll feel better about it.
Ricano's weapons unmatched.
Draw, mister.
So if I silence this, it's still a 4-4. That's their Warcry 3, yeah, so there's no reason to silence it. And there's Seraph. I play Seraph, I can't get rid of this thing's Warcry or Quick Draw. I think I still hold back Bailiff to block it instead then. And just get in for 3 here.
I bring you aid.
Maybe I'm just supposed to silence this to get rid of one Warcry, but I'm more worried about flyers at the moment. And they've got a handful of, like, just so many spells right now. Okay. Now I can swing with all if I want, but I'm 1 power away now from activating Seraph, so that doesn't seem worth it. I think we just swing with Awakened Student here and keep going with the defensive strat. Or I just hold everything back and just go all in on Seraph activations as my win con. But I don't know when I'm going to find that power still. So I think I can hedge a little here and get in for 3. Or they might block and use like a Finest Hour. And we get that out of the way. They don't know if I have Protect or Finest Hour. Like, the beauty of Cambrai decks is like, the pauses can mean Desert Marshal depending on where it is, or Protect, or Finest Hour, or Stand Together. And it's really hard to play around all of those cards at the same time. At some point you're going to have to bite the bullet, and I think Unearthly is like going through all of these, you know, combinations and how that all works out. Where with us, we just have to play around Finest Hour and Torch, which are largely the same card. They could have also have Protect, right? And it looks like they're going to go for the Finest Hour here, call out our bluff. And that's fine. We get a Finest Hour out of their hand. Like I said, I don't feel favored, but at least this Seraph makes me feel better. He can take 1 damage. I could have been cute and done like a Protect Desert Marshal thing. I just didn't want to. Now I've got to decide if I want to start silencing Outlaws or actually snipe the Aegis. And I'm just going to proactively snipe the Aegis for now. As it stands, I can still block these outlaws, so I don't want to silence them yet, while this silence can still be good against a Champion of Glory, which then I would be forced to block with Seraph, and I don't want to have to block with Seraph. I suppose I could also try and do some weird triple block against it or something, but yeah. Like, we're just trying to conserve our resources and keep this Seraph alive. I can start blocking with her once I see 4 Finest Hours down, essentially. Alright, if they have plate, what am I going to do? Becomes a 6/6.
Think you can escape me?
Do I just take the 6? If I double block, I only have a Bailiff left. I have my... They're at 19. This feels bad. I don't know if this is correct, but they're tapped out. I think I gotta go for it. Okay. Is this now if one of these gets quick draw on another plate, like, this is gonna be so hard to win. It's really hoping to hit that 8th power and start pooping out dudes. Now it might be a little too late for this Seraph to get us there. If they have a second plate, we're in trouble. I do have 2 more Vanquishes and 2 more Displacers in my deck. Hammer of Might. Yeah, even that's a problem. Now we're gonna start taking 5. That's a Warcry 4. And just... How aggressive can I get here? At 19? Waiting to see. It'll be very important if there's a pause on our end step here. Yeah, no pauses there. Alright, so they don't have Finest Hour or Torch, so I actually could have swung with Seraph there. I just didn't know it yet. I didn't notice the if there was a pause or not with the Hammer of Might. I think I need to do this. Stop holding it up. And there's another bank. Not like they can vanquish Seraph, so they'd have to double torch it, and we know they don't have that. This can't block, so it might as well swing. I don't want to trade a Seraph for a 2/2. I do want to trade a Bailiff for a 2/2. I'll still have a Seraph and a Titan back. Yeah, that's fine. Like, if they draw Vanquish, Seraph can still block them, so it doesn't matter. So yeah, we didn't draw an 8th power, instead we drew Rheinarchs and a bunch of other things. Alright, that hit an Oni Ronin, that's pretty good for us. I'm gonna spin the lottery first, because it can hit... There's only 1 unit with charge, but it still could. Okay. And... Am I willing to make this trade? They have just an Outlaw then? Yeah, I'm willing to trade my 5/6 for an Oni Ronin here. Also gives Watchwing flying, I suppose. But I'm gonna just start playing a unit every turn from here, so... Alright, they drew a plate! They can win this. They're at 12. It's a good thing we dealt with that Ronin. Healer? Is that better than a random unit off Seraph? I then get... This has endurance. I'm going to be swinging with this. This gains me 3. think we go for a random unit off Seraph.
Reinforcements.
Cool. We got something bigger than this. That's what we were hoping for. Woo! Alright, 2-0 again. Undefeated so far in this tourney. The Seraph Lotto pays dividends, and we are now 2-0, 4-0 in the tournament. 2-0, 4-0 in the tournament. Good stuff. Good stuff. GG's to Unearthly there. Let's keep rolling.